My precious one, pause for a second. Take a breath. I need your full attention right now because something real, something holy is shifting behind the scenes. This isn't random. You didn't land here by accident. There's a message meant specifically for you, and your guardian angels are leaning in close to make sure you hear every word. The person you've been praying about, the one you keep trying not to think about but somehow always do. Yeah, that person. They're moving towards you. Slowly, maybe quietly, but with intention. They've been carrying a heavy load in their heart. Things they never knew how to say. Feelings they buried because they were scared, confused, or just straight up overwhelmed. But here's the truth. The silence between you, it's cracking. They're coming with words they've rehearsed 1,000 times in their head. Words filled with honesty, regret, longing, and love they couldn't handle before. You may not see it yet in the physical world, but in the spiritual realm, it's already in motion. Things are lining up faster than you think, faster than your mind can process, faster than fear wants you to believe. If this resonates deep in your soul, type 111 and let it be claimed. I've seen you wait. I've heard your quiet prayers. I've felt every moment where you asked, God, when is it finally my turn? And I need you to hear this clearly. Your season is pulling up right now. The person tied to your heart is stepping out of fear and into courage. Walls they built to protect themselves are starting to crumble because divine love is stronger than any wall ever could be. I've been working on their heart behind the scenes, softening it, healing it, waking it up. And when you see them, something inside you will click. No confusion, no second guessing. You'll just know. That calm certainty, that's confirmation. That's your spirit recognizing truth. What they're bringing isn't small talk. It's not half-truths or surface-level apologies. It's an open-heart confession, the kind that clears the air, the kind that closes old chapters and opens new ones. They're coming to clear misunderstandings, to shorten the distance, to finally say what's been eating them alive at night. You think they forgot you? Nah, they didn't. They tried to move on, sure, but your name kept echoing in their mind. Late nights, quiet rooms, moments where they almost reached out but froze. I've seen every tear they hid. None of it was wasted. You've wondered if time ruined everything, if too much silence broke the bond. But hear this. What I bless, time can't steal. What I ordain, distance can't destroy. They've grown, they've healed, and now they're coming back with something real, something steady, something built to last. So get ready, not with fear, but with excitement. Your story is about to flip the script. The restlessness you've been feeling, that's not anxiety. That's anticipation. That's your spirit picking up on what's coming next. They're not showing up casually. They're showing up with purpose, with recognition, with a heart that finally understands your worth. And listen closely, because in the next part, I'm going to tell you why they couldn't forget you no matter how hard they tried, and what's about to happen the moment they step back into your life. Stay with me. Next part is where it gets real. My beloved, there's something you need to understand now. Something that will calm your heart and quiet those late night doubts. The reason they couldn't forget you, no matter how hard they tried, is because this connection was never surface level. It wasn't a phase. It wasn't convenience. It was spiritual. And spiritual bonds don't just disappear when people walk away. They tried though. Oh, they really did. They told themselves it was over. They distracted themselves. They stayed busy. They smiled on the outside while feeling empty on the inside. But every time they thought they were finally free, something pulled them right back to you. A song, a memory, a dream they couldn't shake. Your energy followed them everywhere, because what I placed in their heart wasn't something they could delete or replace. They've been doing a lot of soul searching lately, thinking back on moments they didn't appreciate enough, words they should have said but didn't, chances they were too scared to take. Regret has been sitting heavy on their chest, not to punish them, but to wake them up, to make them realize what they almost lost. You need to know this. The delay wasn't denial. It was preparation. I had to grow both of you separately before bringing you back together. You were learning self-worth, boundaries, and strength. They were learning accountability, emotional honesty, and courage. If this reunion had happened earlier, it wouldn't have survived. But now the foundation is stronger. There were moments when you felt forgotten, like you were giving more than you received. You questioned your value. You wondered if you were asking for too much. But listen, your silent season wasn't rejection. It was protection. I was guarding your heart while aligning timing. You were never being ignored. You were being prepared. And here's the part that might surprise you. They're scared, not because they don't care, but because they care deep. They're wondering if you'll still want them, if the door is still cracked open, if forgiveness is still possible. They replay conversations in their head, practicing what they'll say, hoping they don't mess it up this time. But your heart? It's been kept open by divine hands, soft, but stronger than ever. You're not the same person you were before, and neither are they. This time, it's not about chasing or proving. It's about choosing. When they step toward you, it won't feel chaotic. It'll feel grounding, like something finally settling into place. Their presence will calm fears you didn't even realize you were still carrying. Their words will undo lies you once told yourself when you felt unlovable or unseen. So don't rush it. Don't overthink it. Receive it. I want you to start celebrating early, not loudly, but confidently. Faith celebrates before the proof shows up. Smile again. Dream again. Let hope back in. What's coming isn't just a return. It's an upgrade. This love is coming with clarity, maturity, and intention. It's not here to confuse you. It's here to build. And I need you to hear this clearly. Nothing you went through was pointless. Every tear watered the ground. Every lonely night strengthened your spirit. Every prayer you whispered mattered. The harvest is near. If you feel this truth settling into your spirit, type 222 and let alignment begin. Because in the next part, I'm going to reveal what will happen the moment they finally speak their truth, and why this reunion will feel different from anything you've experienced before. Don't miss next part. This is where the breakthrough lands. All right, my dear one, this is the part you've been waiting for. The moment where everything you prayed, hoped, and dreamed about starts showing up in real time. Your person, the one who's been carrying all that unspoken love and fear, is finally ready to step into the light of truth, ready to drop the walls, and finally show you the heart they've been hiding for far too long. When they stand before you, you won't have to question anything. You won't need to search for signs or read between the lines. Your soul will recognize them instantly. There's a pull, a magnetic tug that your heart has been feeling for months, maybe even years. That pull, That's me confirming it's time. That's the universe saying, it's real. It's happening. Receive it. They're not coming empty-handed. They're bringing clarity, honesty, and a raw vulnerability that will blow away the old fears and doubts you've held on to. Every apology, every confession, every word they didn't have the courage to speak before, they're coming now. And you, my love, are ready to receive it with a heart wide open. No more second guessing. No more holding back. And here's the magic. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to convince them to stay. All you need to do is be present, open, and willing to feel what your soul already knows. This is what you've been waiting for. The love they bring is real. It's holy. It's not just about filling a void. It's about building something lasting, something sacred, something that feels like coming home. I know waiting was hard. I know the nights were long, and the doubts tried to sneak in, whispering lies about your worth. But look at you now, stronger, wiser, more radiant than ever. Every tear, every prayer, every moment of patience, it all led to this. You held on, you trusted, you believed, and because of that, the universe is delivering in ways that exceed anything you could have imagined. Your person is walking toward you not just with words, but with actions, with intention, with a heart awakened by love. When they finally speak, it won't be casual. It will resonate through your soul. It will feel like your spirit finally exhaling after holding its breath for too long. That's how deep this connection is. That's how powerful what's coming truly is. So now, lift your eyes, open your arms, open your heart. Step into this moment with gratitude and excitement. Don't hold back. Don't doubt it. This is your divine alignment unfolding. Type 333 if you trust that what's coming is meant to be. Celebrate in advance. Laugh in your spirit. Dance in your mind. Rejoice before the proof even lands in your hands. Because faith celebrates what the eyes cannot yet see. And when this moment hits, it will feel like all the waiting, all the tears, all the quiet prayers, they were worth it. Every single one. Finally, my beloved, know this. You are worthy. Worthy of love. Worthy of attention. Worthy of devotion. Worthy of someone who will chase you not out of obligation, but because they cannot imagine life without you. That's the love coming. That's the breakthrough waiting. And when it arrives, you will feel my presence stronger than ever. I've been weaving this together long before you even realized it. And now the pieces are falling into place. Type 555 if you're ready to claim it. Because the moment your person steps into your life fully, everything changes. Walls fall. Silence breaks. Fears dissolve. What you've prayed for is now walking straight toward you. And it's real. It's holy. It's yours. This is the blessing. This is the miracle. This is love arriving in the perfect time.